Oh, Peggy. Well, it's time for more JPEG Mafia. Finally, finally. The last one I did was Veteran, and that was at the end of December, so it's been 5 months, man. It's been a while. Two things I want to talk about before I get into it. One, well, I'll catch you guys up. Everybody get caught up on the JPEG Mafia saga. I'm calling it a saga. So I did the Veteran reaction, and I loved it. To date, the Veteran initial listen experience for me has been my favorite experience. I'm not saying it's been the best album in terms of everything else I've heard, but that listening experience. JPEG took me on such a fucking journey, man, and I've never been immersed in that kind of sound, in the lyrics and the energy. It was just this incredible blend. It's so much fun listening to it. And I do these reactions on Friday, and that weekend happened to be New Year's weekend, so I was out of town over the weekend. I come back, and everyone's freaking out like, Bob, this and that. JPEG Mafia took my reaction video and linked it on his community tab on YouTube, on his YouTube page. You can go right now to JPEG Mafia's YouTube channel, click the community tab, and scroll down. It depends on when you watch it, but if you scroll down, you will see my Veteran reaction, which is awesome, which leads me to believe Peggy has seen that reaction and hopefully watched it. So if that's true, Peggy, I want to get you on a Conversations with the Community, which is kind of my little podcast thing. It's just a one-on-one conversation. It's not even really an interview. We just shoot the shit for an hour. But anyway, so him doing that got me into this whole, I want to get him on. I want to have, a talk with him. I don't know, a month ago, 6 weeks ago, something like that. I was drinking tequila, which hopefully, Peggy, you can appreciate this because I follow you on Twitter and I like it seems like you're fucking hammered, and every now and then you'll just go on Twitter and go nuts. I was drunk off of tequila, and I started doing a live stream, and the whole point of the live stream was, let's get JPEG Mafia. Let's get him on here. Let's talk to him, blah, blah, blah. And I posted a 3-minute clip of me drunkenly typing up this tweet. And it's one of my proudest moments, honestly. But what's even better is during that whole 40 minutes of live stream, whatever it was, at no point did I ever link the live stream to JPEG Mafia. So even if he had been on Twitter, even if he had responded, even if he was paying any attention at all, he would have no idea what it was talking about. Oh my God. So anyway, that's the quick JPEG Mafia story. It's been fun, and I'm gonna try and get him on Conversations with the Community, and we just have a bullshit session for an hour. We'll see what happens. But there you go. So there's that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, for those of you who are seeing this, 6 months from now or whatever, the album I did last Friday was Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Huge album, very emotional, lots of processing and pain and really getting things out in the open and stuff like that, which is incredible. I mean, those kinds of albums I feel like are extremely important. Great for Kendrick, great for us, great for music, just fantastic work. But, it is a very serious tone. And so coming into All My Heroes Are Cornballs, this is equally important. And I was thinking about this, how to come up with an analogy or something. And I think of it like this. Kendrick Lamar and the music that he makes, and just the idea of that, of processing your emotions, working through these things, it's a dirty thing, right? Digging into your feelings and getting them out. And I liken that to your hands are filthy, you got oil and grease and whatever, and you're washing them, right? You're washing and you're washing and you're washing. But, that's only one half. The other half is you got to rinse. And to me, that's laughing. You got to laugh. You got to take the time to just back out of that messy stuff and laugh and just kind of rinse away some of the grime and the dirt and the ugliness that you have worked out. Rinse it away with some laughter. Go back to it. Clean, clean, clean. Rinse it away. Rinse it away. To me, that's my cycle. That's how I deal with stuff. It's not necessarily easy sometimes to laugh, but anybody who is out there right now who is just feeling emotionally sick, maybe everything's really heavy, Find some way, somehow, watch a comedian on YouTube or so. Find something that will help you just laugh and decompress. Get that shit out. You know, laughing is as important, in my opinion, as crying, as expressing all the emotions that we can express. Laughter is just as important as everything else. So there you go. So I say all that to come into this. Coming off of Kendrick's album, I'm fucking excited because this opening track is called Jesus Forgive Me, I Am a Thot. Oh my God. And I remember on Veteran, there's that track about I can't wait till Morrissey dies. And I remember the picture for that track on Genius was like this crudely drawn image of him pissing in the guy's mouth. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. So just all that to say, I'm really looking forward to this album. JPEGMAFIA is a very unique artist. I love what he's doing musically. He reminds me of Aphex Twin. And all the sound. Anyway, I should stop trying to like talk about Veteran and maybe just sit down and listen to Cornballs, right? Also, with the idea of all my heroes are cornballs, I have some heroes that are cornballs. Homer Simpson, definitely a hero. Early Homer Simpson, hero of mine. South Park, big old cornballs, definitely a hero of mine. And I would even say Peggy a bit, you know? Also, Peggy, if you're watching this, I know you were in the Air Force. I was in the Navy. I'd love to just bitch and complain about the military for a while, too. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Okay, well, there you go. 7-minute intro. Let's get into it. I love this album cover. It's magical. It's magical. And this one here, it's beautiful. Oh, it's just beautiful. All right. First time listen, All My Heroes Are Cornballs. Opening track is Jesus Forgive Me, I Am a Thot. Let's drop in. Here we go.
Pray you get comfy in your disguise. Pray for my thoughts on the other side. Pray for my children I can't provide. I feel 45. Pray when you shoot us a homicide. Pray for my haters, they terrified. Nigga, you kill me, I'm verified. But I'm still alive, yeah, I'm still alive. Pray that I end up like Charlie Stern. I can feel my face, oh God. SMH, no ASMR. Show me where the profits go. Show me how to keep my pussy close. She said, you better count your blessings for real. Amen. Woo.
Goddamn, already. It's so wild. It's so wild, man. I want to... God, I mean, this is really why I want to talk to JPEGMAFIA so badly. I want to somehow get inside that mind. Like, where does this shit come from? I've never heard anything like this before. Veteran was the same way. I meant to listen to Veteran this morning and actually had some internet issues and I couldn't stream for a while and all this other shit. Because it's important for me. I've noticed I have to kind of cleanse my audio palette. And so when I shift, like when I went from Frank Ocean's Blonde to Death Grips, that was a fucking shift. Same thing with Big Steppers to this. It's a shift. But what's nice is having heard Veteran a lot and knowing it, I'm a lot more comfortable to drop into this. This line, what was it? Come kill me, I'm verified. I really hope that means it's a reference to social media. I really hope it means it's a reference to social media. Oh, it's just this whole thing. Well, so what I was hoping it was, I won't read all that annotation there. I know the yellow is like legit confirmed from JPEG, but come kill me, I'm verified. I was thinking it's like come kill me because I have a blue check on Twitter and like, oh shit, I've turned into one of those. This line, pray when you shoot, it's a homicide. That's an interesting one too, right there. Pray you get comfy in your disguise. Pray for my thoughts on the other side. Hope you get some shine. Hope you get some shine. It come out the pocketbook every time. Feel like I'm shifting time. Dressed in your grandma's hand-me-downs. Is that the cover? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. I'm prominent. I was anonymous. I've been in front of you every time. This ain't a bridge. It's a collared crime. Put my soul into every bar. Thug tears, man. That's what makes me think of thug tears. Show me how to keep my pussy close. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would love to. I'm not going to read these massive annotations. We'll just keep going here. We'll keep going. But Jesus. I'm already just kind of excited about where all this is going to go. Also, I have been told, I guess the tracks kind of dump into each other. So I'll try not to pause during those transitions. But it's hard. I got to pause somewhere. Jesus Christ, dude. This sound is just insane.
I put your soul in a struggle bar. I can't feel my face, oh God. SMH, no ASMR. Show me where the profits go. Show me how to keep my pussy close.
I love it. I love it. Is this, he was talking about praying for Britney. Britney, this is a sign. Is that for Britney Spears? Pray you grow healthy and hit your prime. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who David Bryan is. Lead singer of the Talking Heads. Big fan of. Put his name in there because Talking Heads has an album called Speaking in Tugs that I really enjoy. Oh, okay, cool. I was giving him a shout out because I enjoy his music, but I mispronounced his name. I like that he doesn't know how to pronounce it, and I also don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Brian? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know either. God damn, this is okay. I'm like mentally locking up. Oh yeah. I want to go up and just look at the production too. I think everything's JPEGMAFIA. From what I understand, he makes all these fucking beats. So I'll try and remember to glance at that and make sure it's all Peggy. But you know, I'm trying to kind of lift an overall meaning from the track. And all I kept coming back to is show me how to keep my pussy closed. Like, show me where the money goes. Also, show me where the profits go. Where are people who are like prophets supposed to go? An egotistical bar. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then who's this? Better count your blessings for real. I guess I am going to read these annotations. Count your blessings. Okay, this one's a little bit long. All right, let's transition into, we'll keep it going. Track 2 is going to be called Kenan versus Kale. I'm going to put a heart next to Jesus Forgive Me, I Am a Thought. It will keep rolling here.
Praise the motherfucking Lord.
The chaos, yeah. The audio chaos is so great. Track 2, Kenan versus Kale. Kenan versus Kale.
Celebration hit. You think you know me?
What the fuck, man?
Man, I really wish I was Illuminati. Niggas waiting on the peg like I'm dropping Yandi. Too black, too strong, I'm a little thotty. Big speech, cause when I'm rolling, I'm dressing up like a speech. And if you're sending the Marios to defend me, you better make sure to break all the Grammys, kill all the winners, losers, nominees. How can I make a good beat? I get nervous when niggas want features.
This is really interesting. I get nervous when people want features. How am I going to make this work? How am I going to make this work? How can I make a good beat? This is really interesting. I saw a podcast where JPEGMAFIA was on, and the guy asked him if he was bored with hip hop, and Peggy was like, "Oh my God, I'm so fucking bored with it." Like, and that's something I want to talk to him about too. Just get more into that topic of that. But he also mentioned how he has all this crazy shit. Like the stuff that he releases in his mind is tame compared to the stuff he makes and doesn't release. And I'm like, I want to hear that shit, you know? Because I talk about Aphex Twin, but I hear so many parallels there. And Aphex Twin that guy has made some of the craziest shit I've ever heard. He does electronica music, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Like the mental process, I can't even consider it. Like I don't even know where it would start, where you've just got all these fucking beats and sounds and everything just all over the place. Yet it works. You know, it sounds like chaos, but it works. I love all these thoughty phases and shit he's talking about. So Yandhi, this is an album. Yandhi is a highly anticipated record from Kanye West. Delayed multiple times. Supposed to release, postponed to an unknown future date. So, long time ago, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever, somebody on Twitter said something about how I was going to be the next person to be Yandhi'd. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks for the shout out. Because I had no idea what it meant. So, anyway, there you go. That reminded me of that. Too black, too strong. I'm a little thoughty. Which, I know what thought is. That hoe over there. Fuck a big speech. Because when I'm rolling, I'm dressing up like Prince Peach. This line down here about Keith Richards. Where was it? Or is it up here? It's interesting that you flip the name around. Because if you're rolling, I'm stoning. Rolling Stones, Keith Richards. Rich Keith. Yeah. Anyway. I'm whipping you. It's not slavery. I'm on a mission to slaughter the competition and leave you slumping on the downbeat. Bitch, work. Let's keep going. Oh my God. God, that little change up there, right there. I mean, that shit. Who comes up with that? This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
This is fucking awesome. Yeah. Holy shit. God, that fucking beat is amazing.
Nigga boy.
What the fuck?
You think you know me?
I'll pause it here. I want to keep the transition here at the end. You know, when I paused it earlier and I went on that quick little tangent about Aphex Twin and all that stuff, I was like, oh God, don't. I almost felt like I was being like overreacting. Maybe a little too dramatic. But that's exactly what I was talking about right there. Who the fuck comes up with something like that? And then, first of all, to just come up with it and then make it work. That was amazing. I mean, I know we're only 2 tracks in and there's a lot more to get through, but that is already contender for favorite track. That beat on the second half, that like fucking grinding metal sound that didn't have the high pitch, you always hear with like a cutting metal. That was badass. I love that sound. All right, we're gonna roll into track 3, which is called Beta Male Strategies. And then it drops into this too. It's fucking awesome. Cool. Very cool.
Ain't no detail, ain't no carnal fight, ain't no real money in rap.
Is he eating a fucking sandwich right now? That's what it sounds like. Sounds like he's eating a sandwich.
Niggas be talking shit. I tell them pull up, bitch. Cease to exist. Alright.
Y'all put this pussy in a prime position. For real. Young Peggy, I'm a false prophet. Bringing white folks is new religion. My fans need new addictions. Niggas be talking shit. I tell them pull up, bitch. Cease to exist. Don't leave the house. Don't get capped by a nigga in a motherfucking
gown. Don't get capped by a guy in a motherfucking gown. This is great. I was meant to mention this earlier and I forgot. I do love the Twitter rampages that Peggy goes on, man. They're amazing. They are amazing. And this is kind of interesting too. Obviously, I'm trying to shift my brain out of heavy lyrical analysis after doing Kendrick Lamar and focus more on just the listening experience here. But with this track, obviously talking about people who talk shit on Twitter and how they're only brave with a keyboard and mouse and all this other stuff. And I only paused to mention that very obvious thing because, you know, with everything that JPEG does on Twitter and how he'll just fucking mouth off sometimes, it makes me wonder how he does feel about people who are talking shit online. You know, I wonder, because I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of us are used to seeing trolls and we understand what trolls do, and people just, yeah, they just talk shit online, and that's kind of just a normal thing, unfortunately. But some people take it differently. You know, some people have a hard time with it. Some people don't care. Some people like it. They engage with it. They like to, you know, troll back and all this other shit. So kind of interesting. What is really interesting is the whole ain't no real money in rap. Oh, well, anyway. All right, let's keep going.
Put you in the ground. Don't leave the house. Don't get capped by a nigga in a motherfucking gown.
This is cool, man.
Pack the fix in case you bitches wanna scam. Glock with the dick. Y'all be typing it. Y'all ain't gon' do shit. Pussy ass life.
I love it. Oh my god. This sound fucking, I love this chorus shit right here. This shit. It's like a grinding synthetic. That sound makes me think of, I've been to a couple 9 Inch Nails shows live. They're fucking fantastic. And I remember one of them, they were just smashing the shit out of all their keyboards at the end, like dumping water on them and just fucking smashing them and stuff. And obviously hitting things has that sound, but I always kind of wondered what sound the keyboard would output when it was getting water poured on it and smashed and punched. And I think of this sound. What a trip, dude. I'm gonna let it roll into track 4, which is JPEGMAFIA type B. What the fuck, man? It's fucking amazing.
I want to talk about it.
We're gonna roll right into the next one. Grimy Waifu, track 5. We're gonna roll right into it. Oh my god, dude, that was like one of the best fucking filler tracks I've ever heard in my life. Dude, that was fucking amazing. And then how it feeds right into track 5 here. This is awesome.
Let that nigga live. Whoa. That nigga died.
This is fantastic. I don't even know what to say. Like, I guess I'm surprised that I keep getting surprised, but then I feel like I should not be surprised because this is what JPEGMAFIA fucking does, man. This is what he does. And I've only heard Veteran, so, you know, there is probably a space in my brain of, okay, well, maybe that was a one-off, you know? Maybe hearing that podcast where JPEGMAFIA was talking about how he feels the stuff he puts out is tame compared to what he actually makes and what he wants to release and all this other stuff. Maybe I had this idea of, oh, Veteran will be kind of the craziest and then it'll calm down. But no. Dude, JPEGMAFIA type beat, 55-second track. I want to put that on a playlist. But what's cool is how it feeds into Grimy Waifu. Like, I will put that on a playlist and both those tracks will be there, you know, because it dumps into this. And then you go from this fucking pure chaos, just amazing chaos, just jumps in screaming, pounding, and then kind of it slows down. And I'm laughing because I'm just enjoying this so much. And then you get into this, and this is like a beautiful track. You know, it's got this little strumming going on. It's calmed down. It's like you've gone off the waterfall. You know, beta male strategies gets you to the edge. JPEGMAFIA type beat is the waterfall where you fucking fall and then plunge in. And then now when you're the calm pool where the river mellows out after the waterfall and you're just kind of floating along now. Take these bullets from me. That's my Grimy Waifu. Military veteran, having done a tour with the U.S. Air Force in Iraq. Oh, in this track, the waifu was actually Peggy's gun during his tenure. Okay. It's actually about a gun. They probably changed it now because the times are different, but when I was in the military, they framed it like this. This is your gun, this is your girl. Yeah, you got to sleep with her. Yeah. And anybody who's seen Full Metal Jacket, watch Full Metal Jacket. That opening, that movie's incredible, but the portion in boot camp is really, really good. This is my rifle, this is my gun. This is for shooting, and this is for fun. Okay, so his gun is the Grimy Waifu. That's interesting. I would have never guessed that, honestly. I was thinking more along the lines of these bullets coming at you, take these bullets for me. And maybe he means like a double meaning here, but I was thinking more if you think back to the Twitter stuff, you know, he's shooting bullets through Twitter and something like that with his Grimy Waifu, but this makes more sense. All right, let's keep going. This is fucking fantastic, man. God damn, this is so much fun.
I ain't got no bird bags. Fucking with me, you gon' get the price or tax. Music biz don't get no pat on the back. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Pack it up, whoa. These bullets coming at you. Take these bullets from me, that's my Grimy
There's so
Waifu.
much sound.
It keep on dumping in two. Take these bullets from me, that's mine. No.
One thing I was thinking about it, like, why does this get me so excited, right? Why? And I think what it is well, one thing I don't struggle with, but one thing I feel like is a disadvantage to rap in general is the beat structure loop and how they'll make these beats, and the beats themselves are good, but they also clearly exist within a structured loop, you know? And that's fine. That's how it works. And I mean, hell, most of the time it sounds pretty good anyway, but it does lose that organic feel when it's the, you know, loop, loop, loop. And this shit is so organic. I think that's another reason why I get so excited about it, because my brain, instead of hearing a beat that's looping and repeating and going, okay, here's what I expect, and on the chorus it's going to drop into something, and on the bridge it'll change up a little bit, and maybe there'll be some hesitations and pauses, but generally speaking, this is the beat structure, and this is what I'm going to hear for the next 45 seconds. With Peggy, I'm always like on edge. What's coming? What's coming? My brain is just waiting. Oh my God, there's going to be something. And so it's like everything inside my head just lights up in anticipation of what's actually coming, because he'll just fucking go like he did on the JPEGMAFIA type beat, man. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. That's what gets me so excited. All right, I'll let this finish up, and we'll roll into track 6, which is PTSD. Like shit like that. And then he'll totally chill out and have these incredible, like, synth floating sounds.
You think you got me?
Man, shit. Nasty. Got so motherfucking hot, my eyes watering, bro.
What the fuck? Man, I'm pausing it real quick. I want to see what he's talking about with J. Cole here. I don't understand. There's several side effects of smoking marijuana. Turn red, blah, blah, blah. Then shouts out J. Cole, who also has a song with the same title on his label. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, who cares? Let's move on.
Young slut from the bottom of the East Coast. Keep the blicky and the money in a mattress. Bulldog a nigga like Trish Stratus. Don't stop. It's me spitting like dope. Y'all deal looks something like Brexit. Bite crackers and wonder why you ain't a Rexit. If you can say it to my face, I'll spit. Latin niggas scheming like a professor. You gotta show, but you showing up in the stretcher. Thick, deep, hit bong, I'm fresh.
The fucking line. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was one of the best fucking things ever. Biting crackers and you wonder why you're anorexic. No, what's so great about it is I would have never understood that. I learned somewhat recently. I don't know, it's been a couple months, but biting is stealing lyrics from other people, right? Oh, that's such a great line. That is such a great line. Oh my god. Biting crackers and you wonder why you're anorexic. I'm not gonna get over that. I'm never gonna get over that. That's one of the best fucking things I've ever heard. Oh my god. Because even contextually, like there's so much being said right there. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. So much is being said in 7 words. This is why I love lyrics and language and writing. Because somehow some people can take something and create this incredible statement with so few words. Like, what was it? It was Hemingway who said he could write the saddest story in 6 words. And they're like, no, you can't. I don't remember the story, but like apparently him and a couple other authors were sitting at a table talking. And he said, this was the story that was supposed to be, super, super sad. 6 words. For sale, baby shoes, never worn. Pretty good, right? Because and immediately your brain starts thinking, and then you start falling into these possibilities, these implied. This whole story just unfolds in your mind, right? As you pull the threads and you think about it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a sad story either. I mean, what if somebody gifted you a pair of baby shoes for the baby shower and they're the wrong size or whatever, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be sad. But even in that respect, there's so much being told there. Not as interesting as the sad version. But let's see if I can actually get back on track. Stealing, I can't. I'm just going to start laughing again. I have to imagine that within the context of hip hop at large, right? Stealing lyrics is already considered, not a good thing. You don't do that shit. But then too, with the culture that exists within hip hop and it largely being a black culture, I should say it is a black culture because, there's Eminem and there's a couple other white rappers and stuff, but black culture, stealing lyrics from white people and then trying to implement it into black culture. Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere with that. You're going to starve to death. Fucking amazing line. Oh my god. I forgot everything else. I mean, I was kind of paying attention to the lyrics and I got to that. That was it. Okay, let's keep going. Jesus Christ, that was fucking amazing. Amazing.
That's what I'm gonna do today. Gonna pack this another ball today.
I'm gonna let it roll right into the 7th track, which is actually, hold on. I'm gonna pause it before the transition because what's the track called? Rap, Grow Old, and Die times No Child Left Behind. This is some sort of like math equation or something. I don't fucking know. Let's let it go.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, that's why he wears the fucking shirt. Oh my god, how did I not get that before?
It's a weed song.
Produced by Vegan?
Weird ass shit, man.
Huh. It's a cycle. Going like Bobby, end up like Michael. I guess that is just a vicious cycle. Real estate in your skin. I break a hateful heart. I know these cracking A&Rs think I'm a la carte. They want me Kevin James, but pay me like Kevin Hart. Let the kids crown me king for this art. I can't believe myself, man. It's like a cycle.
I love, there's like this crazy, it sounds like distortion, but I don't think it's distortion. There's this layer on top of the synthetic. And it's awesome. I don't know how he makes that sound, but it's really cool. Cause maybe it is just distortion, or maybe it's just layers stacked upon layers, stacked upon layers. I don't know. Heard Peggy selling out, he got to whip a house. Not to say, I don't really say anything about the lyrics. I don't know who Bobby and Michael are. Excursions by A Tribe Called Quest, where Q-Tip raps, well, Daddy, don't you know that things go in cycles? The way Bobby Brown is just amping like Michael. Michael Jackson. Okay. Go in like Bobby Brown and end up like Michael Jackson. It's a cycle. Okay. The sound is incredible. This is where I feel like I lack. Like I can do well with lyrics, but when it comes to describing music and instruments and sound and stuff like that, man, I just don't have that knowledge, unfortunately. Two Guns Like Lara Croft. Yeah, I'm not going to turn lyric. Let's keep going. The sound is incredible.
I got booked for Coachella. Enemies can't say the same. I've been beefing with bums. That's too unhealthy a game. I skin a fucking rapper. Perfect pump bogus chain. Niggas pretend to be Peggy but can't master the range. These boys be on Twitter and think they bringing change. I think they full of shit. Some people feel the same. Some people need a hero. My niggas need a bang.
Okay, now here's part 2, which is No Child Left Behind.
You know what?
Totally turns the sound.
I just wanna.
I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna go into let it roll into track 8, which is All My Heroes Are Cornballs.
They never saw it coming.
JPEG, because I like JPEGs. For the rest of the track, everything about JPEGs I like.
It's yours.
Alright.
Oh, nigga, I'm staying. Yeah. Oh, nigga, I'm just playing. Playing. Yeah. I may rap, my job is cigarette. You don't wanna get them guns involved. Cause your wifey gon' be calling along.
You know what's neat about this sound? It's not a piano. I guess it's a keyboard, but it almost has this Oriental style to it. What's it called? That guitar, a mandolin, I think. But if you listen, it sounds really, really subtle. But it sounds like there is just that style, that sound. I don't know really how else to describe it. Those higher notes, that bling bling.
Motherfucking man. These niggas out here.
I just wanted to say this popped in my head right now. And I know pausing it really sucks. Pausing in this shit does suck because I just want to listen. And it all just keeps going and going. But JPEGMAFIA is the audio version of that abstract painter that's just flinging shit all over the place. And it works. You know, when you step back or you think about the process, you go, well, he's just making a mess on the canvas. But then like, no, he's making, there it is. There's the image there. And it all makes perfect sense. But the way it's done looks so hapdash and just fucking messy that there's no way it could ever work, right? But it does. It's fucking great, man. He is the audio version of that. I'm just kind of envisioning a painter just fucking doing this and doing that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to put a red streak right here. Fuck it. Bam. And then it like, yeah, it worked. Perfect.
Glock 43X with the sticky holster. Just to whip 'em, I can't waste a bullet on no bitch. Incels getting close cause I crossed over. How they go from Anne Hathaway to Ann Coulter. All this shooting in the air is for pose. Fast break, we jamming it, nigga, no floaters.
But just stop. Shit.
Oh my god, dude. I've never fucking heard anything like this before. This shit is incredible. It's incredible, man. I like this. I like this. You know, when I hit this stage, I hope my enemies are watching. I wonder when they're dropping. How come they're only showing up when I'm popping? That's an interesting one too, right? Like, why do these people only come around when I'm actually doing well? Don't turn yourself into a target because we can take this shit from beef to something exhausting. I like that line. Pistol whip him because I can't waste the bullet on a poser. How frugal of you, Peggy. You don't even want to waste money on a bullet. Incel's getting crossed over because I crossed over. That's an interesting line. How they go from Anne Hathaway to Ann Coulter. I don't get this line. I know who these two people are. Peggy questions the socio-political movement in America where we see previously referenced incels turn from harmless media consumption to condensed rage, expressed in dicey political ideologies. Oh, wow. How fancy. That's a good explanation, though. I like it. It makes me understand what he was talking about here. All that shooting in the air is for posers, fast break, crew jam, and no floaters. Lame's getting boulders, straps on the shoulder. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. You're going to have to get the chaplain to console you. God, man, this shit is just incredible. Let's keep going. I'll let it play. There's about a minute left. I'll let it play through, and we'll roll into track 9, which is BBW, which I don't know what that stands for. What does that stand for? Typical term to describe women. I don't know what that means, though, for the women. Well, let's keep going. I don't want to get too sidetracked. Let's keep rolling out.
When we get
I mean, who does this?
when we get a double bacon, not a double bacon, a bacon smokehouse meal with no cheese.
What the fuck, man?
It's stupid, but I will persevere.
God, these ticks and taps and shit. There's so much sound going on. It's like textured sound, you know? Like my ears can feel it.
Rap in prison. I know these basement dwellers need a villain. How you living? It's young Peggy without no pot to piss in. Smile at these crackers that want me dead. Fire helmets won't protect your head. Don't get sent to Jesus filled with lead, little nigga.
Don't get sent to Jesus filled with lead. Who is Brian Wilson? Is that... Oh, Beach Boys again. I don't know anything about the Beach Boys. I know like what 2 or 3 of their hit songs. I know nothing about the Beach Boys. So he is one of music's most revered figures. Well, maybe I should listen to some Beach Boys, I guess, huh? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Black Brian Wilson.
That's what my dad tells me. No, not at all.
That's what my
He's
dad
got like
told
that
me.
old
My
record
dad.
My
sound.
dad doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it roll right into track 10, which is Prone. It sounds like military drills. Which prone is the position that you are in when you're shooting. Trippy, man. Trippy.
Since you be alone, catch this heat alone. Fuck your niggas home, they gon' be alone. Beat not pro, leave that nigga pro.
I'm pausing right here. I just want to say that something else that I really like about his organic form, and I like how sometimes there's clearly the portion of timing where, okay, here's where the beat is supposed to be, and he'll just like, no, I'm not going to be on the timing. I'm not going to be on the beat. I'm just going to let it fucking roll out, and I'll drop in whatever the hell I feel like it. I love that. I love that, man. again, I said it earlier, it's so, there's so much anticipation inside of my head, my ears, my mind, whatever, of just what's going to come, because it's always something surprising, and it's fucking fantastic. And the ability to do that is incredible.
Now get him gone. Bullet hit his neck, hit his backbone. Filters, no stop, die. One shot, turn Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking.
You know, I didn't really understand the Anne Hathaway to Ann Coulter line, but I do understand one shot turned Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking. Oh my God. And you know, Peggy, good for you. Good for you for not wasting that bullet earlier on posers and saving it for that one shot. That's, you know, that's smart. That's critical thinking right there. That's some first person shooter, you know, high level gamer moves right there, right? Where you don't waste that bullet on the poser. Save that one shot so you can turn Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking. Jesus.
No matter.
And that sound is like a guitar, but it's just super out there and like warped, you know?
Since you be alone, catch his heel on. Fuck your niggas home, they gon' be alone. Pink now, po, leave that nigga pro. Hey, don't get up.
It's the ocean and the trees and the birds and the bears. Damn. Oh my God.
Oh, that was the word.
I've been so distracted by the music, enjoying it so much, I keep forgetting to put hearts next to the song.
Switch the quarter to the XLR, yeah. I ain't even got no time for it, baby. I want you all to myself.
I'm gonna pause it here because this is really kind of intriguing to me here, rather than interesting. Oh shit! I brought a new word in. Switch the cord to the XLR. What's that? Okay, type of plug-in. A cleverly convoluted way of saying plug the mic in. It's important to note that Peggy produces 99% of his own material, is happy with the style of beats created, so he's done with the 1/4 inch. Okay. But, like, I know this is only a 1 minute track. Life's Hard. Here's a song about Sorrel. And the title of the track, I don't know why this has caught my attention for some reason, but the title of the track, Life's Hard, here's a song about Sorrel, which implies, hey man, let's have something where we can just fuck around, which is surprising to me because I feel like Peggy does that to begin with. He does fuck around, but he does it really well. You know, he excels at fucking around and making these crazy hard beats and shit. And so maybe for him, what I perceive as fucking around and having fun, maybe it's not always fun. Maybe it is hard. Maybe he is really grinding out different beats, and even though the finished product works so well, maybe because he does conjure so much chaos in a sonic form, maybe that gets hard to deal with, you know? And so maybe even Peggy needs a break sometimes. So yeah, here's just kind of a laid back beat. There's not a whole lot going on with sound like the other tracks. But let's look at the lyrics. I got no time for it. I want you all to myself. Even if I got a rhyme for it, it's not important to the world. Drink it when I want to, sip it when I want to. And so even, I wonder if this is just a song about him and just making music. You know, it feels very abstract. You know, I'm really just kind of lifting my own impression from this, but I want you all to myself. Even if I got a rhyme for it. I wonder if he just wants to be a producer sometimes. Even if I got a rhyme for it, you know? Like maybe he just wants to make beats, and then sometimes he's like, well, fuck, I got to rap over it too to make it work, to make money off of it. It's not important to the world. his beats. Maybe he's talking about. I have no idea. This is just the impression I'm getting. I'm not trying to say that this is what it is, but this for some reason, man. This just hooks me because it's only a minute long. You know, there's just these little hints in here. And then too, drink it when I want to, like really go after it, drink it, you know, versus sip it. And on this one, it seems like he's sipping it. The beats, you know, there's not a lot here musically, and not in a bad way, just as relative to some of the sounds we've heard in these other songs. It's an interesting one, man. I feel the heel. Drink up. Huh. Okay, I'll let it roll into track 12, which is called Thot Tactics. I love it. Well, no, there's still sound, but it's just not as crazy, I guess. I don't know.
Drink up.
Niggas really thought some shit. Calm. Be calm.
Apology zone. I build the room, I rule the room, don't feel better. Huh.
Rap niggas think they so profound. Got them looking up like who they under now. I ain't underground. Bitch, I'm over who you under now. Sucker. Hope you had the time of your life, cause it's over for you when I come around. Chrome rat, case bass, white shooters like the old man, but it's real.
Just in case you thought.
What the fuck, man? These sound changes are crazy.
I wanna rock your world. I wanna be your girl.
I'm gonna pause it here. I want to go into these. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to put hearts next to again. Every song has gotten a heart. This whole thing is just a fucking ride, man, and I love it. I love it. I've never experienced music like this before, man. There's something about JPEGMAFIA. He's just fucking unreal. Interesting verse. Something to kind of tear into lyrically a little bit here, I think. Put the keyboard down, get the Mac out. I assume that's got to be, well, what's the Mac? Okay, Apple computer, I knew that, but putting the keyboard down, yeah, okay. Oh, God, I don't want to sneeze. Black out, make a motherfucker back out. G's up, freeze when I put her down. I'm pulling pussy. Where was it here? This line. Rock bottom when I put... What? An extended metaphor here. Peggy describes how he would murder the internet troll. Sure. Then he pulls out. Oh, I was hoping it would... Rock bottom. I was hoping it would explain what the possible blank was there. Because he says, all right, hold up. Switch your pitch when I hit the mound. Great line. Rappers think they're so profound. Got them looking up at who they're under now. I ain't underground, bitch. I'm over you. I'm over who you under now. Hope you had the time of your life because it's over for you when I come around. That was a great section right there. I really like that. Your shit don't bump. You was not proactive. Sneak dissing. That is not attractive. I'm in a slump, but I'm bouncing back. And I'm bouncing back. Crash whips like Burnout. Burnout being the game. I'm familiar with the game. It's interesting that he says, I'm in a slump, but I'm bouncing back. Although, well, actually, that's not true. Because I was thinking earlier that this album is a lot more playful than Veteran was. Veteran was dark, man. It was pretty dark. It was heavy. It was dark. There was frustration. There was rage. There was anger in there. I mean, I really liked that, but it was a darker album. This is definitely a lighter feel throughout. Even though some of the lyrics, you know, he's definitely doing his kind of what I would call classic JPEGMAFIA lyrics are pretty aggressive and, you know, but overall, there's just a different feel to this one. With white shooters like the old Mavericks. Oh, Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, okay. I never watch basketball. I don't watch really sports anymore at all. All right, let's keep going. Cool verse, man. I like that one. What the fuck, dude? The way it just turns. It just turns. All right, I'm gonna let it roll into track 13, which is Free the Frail. God, what a glorious album cover, man. What a glorious album cover.
What? You think about me?
You think you fucking know me.
Totally different sound.
I feel it.
Cool, cool.
I feel annoyed, I'm feeling strange, I feel like gains, I feel a void, I'm still a roach, I'm doing shows,
Cool sound.
even though I'm coy, you know that boy. If it's good, then it's good, break it down, this shit is out of my hands. Whoa.
Huh.
Don't rely on the strength of my image. Hey, if it's good, then it's good, break it down, this shit is out of my hands. Yes.
You know, this is going to sound like an insult, but it's really not. This almost sounds like a song. You know? Like, it's been such an incredible ride so far. And now we're here. You know, which one was it? What was the Life's Hard? We've taken a turn here. We've kind of taken a turn here. I don't know if this is intentional. I don't know if this album is supposed to exist in two halves a little bit, but there's a little bit more of a reflection happening, a little bit more I don't want to say soul searching, but like it seems like he's zooming out a little bit, you know? And I know I don't know. I think this is the album after Veteran. I'm pretty sure it is. I feel annoyed, I'm feeling strange, I feel the gains. I feel a void. That's an interesting line, right? Like, because in this verse, he's talking about, you know, he's made it. It sounds like he's made it a little bit. You know, he's making money off of rapping. That's something he's been talking about during the album, and so he's seen some success. I feel the gains, probably success, right? Financial success with it. I feel a void. That's a really, really interesting line. Now, I don't want to throw too much into that, you know? Maybe he's just talking about he finally has some money now or whatever. So I won't put into, but it's just a really interesting line. I'm still a roach. I'm doing shows. I feel employed. Even though I'm coy and you know that. Come on, I still feel the same. I feel afraid. This easy A, I'm feeling framed. I think that's a movie reference, right? I have not seen that movie. Yeah, okay. I wear a mask. I see the Banes. I'm still ashamed. This whole verse is really, really interesting. And I have this urge to really tear into it and dive into it and like just kind of put all these assumptions onto it, especially coming off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and everything Kendrick said there. But it doesn't feel appropriate. You know, I don't want to do that. Not that I don't want to share with you guys, but where my mind is trying to go is just, it's so just assumption based, you know? And so I don't want to take ideas that are literally just things that are popping in my mind, probably from the previous album, and then try and insert them into this, because I don't know. You know, it's really important to me. What I really try to do is listen to what the artist is saying, and that's it. Sometimes you can read into it. I can compare what they're saying to some of the experiences I've had and share those things, but it's really important, I think, especially for an artist, to not take their words and then just pile a bunch of extra shit on it and go, okay, this is what it means. You know, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. But this verse is just, it makes me extremely curious. Because he's saying these things after having, you know, hit some success. I feel afraid, this easy A, I'm feeling framed. I wear a mask, I see the Bane. So he sees other people wearing masks as well. I'm still ashamed. Ashamed of what? You know? Even though they aim, it's crazy, man. Feel like I'm losing hope. I'm on the web. I net the gross. I see the growth. I feel engaged. I'm in the game. Don't need a coach, but really I do. Really do. Really, I don't. I've just been in my head. I'm getting fried on the side. I'm Kevin Fed. Is that Kevin Federline? I don't know who Kevin Fed is. But Federline, American actor and rapper. Okay. Oh, who married Britney Spears? That guy. I was thinking of a tennis player, Kevin. I don't know. Anyway, I played with fire. I can't retire. I need the bread. You know, this is something interesting about music, right? And anybody who's aspiring to be a musician and be successful and make money from it, because there's always the dream of all the money and the fame and what have you. But those stories are rare. It doesn't happen that often. And so, instead, some people, you know, if you pursue music and you're good at it and you really put the effort into it, you'll get traction and you can make money, but then you can't leave it. You know, if you get to a point where you can make enough money off of it to where, okay, this is how I'm supporting myself. Now, all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm kind of trapped in it, you know? I can't retire. I need the bread. Don't rely on the strength of my image. If it's good, then it's good. Break it down. The shit's out of my hands. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Because I feel like it relates to something he was saying earlier. You know, I've just been in my head. You can hear in these lyrics some back and forth, you know, just worries and thoughts and what have you. If it's good, then it's good. The shit is out of my hands. It's out of my hands, which is absolutely true. Especially when you're making music and you release it and you're done, then it's out of your hands. I don't know if that's specifically what he's talking about here, but I like that line just in the general sense of let it go. Let it go. That's important. That's important. You got to let stuff go. This is cool, man. Free the Frail. Very cool track. Put a little heart there, and we will continue after a nice little break.
I used to walk around with guns on me. I used to spin that bass to Michael Profit. I used to think you wasn't popping till you had a stalker.
Claps right here.
That's real too.
Claps.
These beats that he does, man. How he can have like these echoey. There is this relaxing, let it go tone. It's out of my hands. Let it go.
Oh, you think I'm lying? Fuck out of here, dog.
Go on and figure out now what it is that you need. I'll step out for a minute to breathe. Instead of footsteps in the sand, I'm not being carried. If it gets out of hand, you can go on without me.
Awesome. Awesome. I really kind of want to tear into this here. Quicksand's too thick to stand. Figure out now what it is that you need. I'll step out for a minute to breathe. One set of footsteps in the sand, but not being carried. If it gets out of hand, you can go on without me. I like it. I don't really know what to make of it, honestly. I'm just staring at it, and I feel like that's something that I have to let that soak in my brain for me to really get it there. One set of footsteps in the sand, but I'm not being carried. It's just him. There's nobody else walking with him. I'll step out for a minute to breathe, figure out what it is you need. Cool jam. Very cool jam. Okay. Where are we now? Post-verified lifestyle. That's an interesting phrase. Post-verified, like a verified post on social media. Track 14, post-verified lifestyle. These pops and shit that he does, man, they're just
Ford
cool.
F-250, 2 of them, with the Wi-Fi and the nitrous booster.
I've really liked these fucks that he puts in.
I'm feeling like fucking you up. I still got this thing in the truck. I'm treating this bitch like a cup. Man, loading it up. Got your neck and your back and your front. Circle around and sink you to the sun. But let him catch you slipping, catch my eyes wide like Kate.
Peggy 18.
It's just such a ride. It's such a ride.
Well, let's get it.
You know what? It's just something I grew up playing with pencils for fun?
We playing with pistols for fun. Mama said don't rely on no guns. That's why I'm fading you bums. Labels say that I'm fatal to fun. When I die, I want all my enemies to take a side and say RIP. And everyone that I don't fuck with, all of a sudden start fucking with me. Incredible. Took an edible and thought my keyboard muttered to me. Oh, you think you up and coming G? Nah, up and comings really think they me.
You know, I was letting it go. I was letting it go because it is hard to pause. And I feel like a lot of Peggy's strength is the fact that it does just keep going and it keeps going. And it's always these unexpected sounds. And it is such a ride. And so I don't want to interrupt that ride. But, you know, there you go. There's something about Doom up here. Doom. I think MF Doom, right? I'm Beanie Siegel. I don't know who that is. Mixed with the Beatles with a dash of Doom at 98 degrees. Is 98 degrees the boy band? Peggy lists off a bunch of influences. Boom bop and boy band pop. All the way to classic rock. Benny Siegel is an old school rapper known for his collaborations with Jay-Z. Okay. The Beatles. I know who the Beatles are. MF Doom. Yes, sir. 98 degrees is a 90s boy band. Label says I'm fatal to fund. This was this interlude or whatever you call it. This intro, I guess. This girl talking about it's hard to get put on the spot. You're supposed to be talking about something you don't know what to talk about. I've been there. Been there before. We're playing with pencils for fun. We're playing with pistols for fun. Oh my god. When I die, want all my enemies to take a sigh and say R.I.P. And everyone that I don't fuck with all of a sudden started fuck with me. Incredible took an edible. Keyboard muttered to me. All right, let's keep going. Cool. Very cool. It's so cool how he makes these little worlds of sound and you just hop from world to world to world to world. It is an audio landscape that this guy makes, man, and he just darts you through this fucking musical galaxy that he makes. It's awesome. It's just so cool. We're gonna let it roll into track 15, which is Basic Bitch Tear Gas.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's funny.
Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly and also known as a buster. But no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of that, baby.
So I'm familiar with TLC Scrubs, and I don't know the lyrics, but I feel like this is very much a play off of the lyrics for that song. Oh, it is. Is it just straight up the lyrics? It is.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Before we roll into this one, when it says Dot's freestyle remix, I was hoping it was going to be Don't Overthink Shit as in Kenny Beats, but it says featuring Abdul Ali and Buzzy Lee, so I guess no Kenny Beats. But this is track 16. I'll start it over. Dot's freestyle remix.
I stuff a Glock in my bitch pot. Bitch stop. Skinny nigga, big pop. I put the pedal to metal, we gon' Nicki Minaj. But I've been playing with pistols since you watching Tsunami. I'm not a rapper, I'm white trash and I'm okay. Ain't no career, I'm just hoping Madonna adopts me. I get it poppin'. Fuck rock, fuck pop. I'm stocking, I'm scheming, I'm not plotting. These niggas step into me, the Gianna beside.
Written like a ghost of behind a way, and you know that I'm afraid.
Jesus.
Written like a ghost tonight.
I feel like Peggy, man. I feel like he's got these tracks going and he's got these beats. Like, I have no idea how he arranges these songs and puts them together. Sometimes I think he just makes these crazy fucking beats and then just has 50 of them and puts them all in a blender and then pours them out and then drinks them and then pukes them back up again and then like plays Scrabble. Like that's how he makes his music. But I feel like too, like with this song, that what was it, a chorus or refrain or just the second verse. You know, it was just kind of this pleasant sound, and I feel like I could just see Peggy going, "No, fuck that! No, we're gonna fucking hit this and interrupt it and just bang on it and fuck with it all the time." It's incredible. Oh my god, it's incredible. All right, let's keep going. Let's finish this one. There's only 30 seconds left. I'll let it roll into track 17, which is Buttermilk Jesus type beat. Oh my god, man. Oh my, I keep forgetting to put hearts next to the tracks because I'm just so fucking absorbed by the music, man. I've never had an experience like this before, except for Veteran. This shit's incredible. Incredible. I mean, what?
Make me cry, nigga. Like, make me fucking cry.
Cool. Oh, fuck yeah.
Damn, Buttermilk Jesus.
Buttermilk Jesus.
Hey, hey.
Buttermilk Jesus. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it, dude. It's just... What the fuck, man? I'll back it up to catch that little bit, man. It's just... There's such a magical blend here of exceptional music making and total lack of give a fuck, man. The freedom this guy has when he's putting this shit together is unbelievable. And I'm really jealous of it because I like to, I haven't written in a while, but I enjoy writing and I enjoy doing other things. And I always approach it, you know, when I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to do that today. I always approach it and just have fun, have fun with it. And then when I sit down in front of it, I just, gotta be serious. I don't know what it is. I'm really, really envious of this ability to pursue something with so much seriousness that you can become professional and well-known and make money and become famous and all that shit, and still just don't give a fuck. Like, it's incredible. I gotta back it up because I want to let it, whatever sound was happening right when I paused it, I want to hear that throughout, and then I want to let it pour into the final track, which is Papi I Miss U. So I'll back it up, I don't know, 10 seconds or so.
Her white folks like beer. Rich young swan, I'm a seer. Fuck him, he is not top tier, and he never ever spit a fucking rhyme that made me care. Big strap looking like a dildo. Looking like a creep when I kick though. Young black male with the fofo. Terrorist. I don't spit raps, bitch, I spit rhetoric. And I be in your kid's mind getting leverage. What a beverage. Dead cops on my song, that's hilarious. Are you mad cause the nigga done bought a go-to? Are you mad cause you see me up in your whole booth? Many stick young dogs like they bully niggas. Fall, bitch, shit.
So the Whole Foods line. I forget the name of the track off the top of my head right now. But a couple weeks ago I was down in Irvine. And there's the Irvine Spectrum and there's all these shops there and all this other shit. And we were leaving and we were going through this part. And my wife was like, ooh, look, there's like this fucking market, whatever. And we walk in and it's Irvine, Southern California. So of course it's expensive and it's all this like organic shit and whatever. And I purposely did not look at the prices because I did not want to fucking know how much they were charging for a little plastic tub of fucking leaves, probably $20 or some shit. I'm walking through there and it's everything I can do to not yell out at the top of my lungs, I shop at Whole Foods like I'm bougie. That was just fucking thundering in my head the whole time. And I'm just like, just get out of the store. Just get out of the store. And my son was like, Papa, why are you walking so fast? I was like, we got to get out of here, bro. I'm about to lose it. Because I'm looking around, man. And, oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was a moment. It was definitely a Peggy moment. So that line, I'm glad he mentioned Whole Foods again, because I wanted to tell that story and I'd forgotten to tell that story. And oh shit! And that line, every now and then, it just pops up in my head. There'll be nothing related at all. Nothing's happening, and it'll just pop up. Shop at Whole Foods like I'm bougie. Oh shit, man! This is an interesting song. He's got some. He's throwing some punches here on this one. He's throwing some punches. Where was it? Target practice on an Aryan. Yeah, fuck yeah. Redneck tears. What a beverage. Huh? Yeah. Dead cops on my songs. That's hilarious. Just fucking pissing everybody off, I'm sure. Are you mad because I got a gold? Oh, done bought a gold tooth. Are you mad because you see me up in Whole Foods? These fake young Dolphs think they're bulletproof. That I don't understand. Bulletproof is the second studio from Young Dolph, track 3, but I'm bulletproof. I don't know if, well, whatever. Okay. Let me back it up just a tiny, tiny bit because I missed that transition into the chorus.
Big dough, niggas, bone, bitches, shade, records, gold, cracker, pay. Round here, niggas really think shit great. Black ears, big backs, it's the mid-A. Trying to lead niggas to freedom, Peggy Harry. Target practice on the Aryan, redneck tears. What a beverage. Dead cops on my song, that's hilarious. Are you mad cause a nigga done brought a go-to? Are you mad cause you see me up in your Whole Foods? Bitch, I'm on your street right now. Yeah. Creep up, turn lights down, nigga. I'ma show you what this hype about. I know. Bowling for the color game. Heard you want the nigga game. Sick up in his chin and make him move like pistol pack. Flash the burn in his face and make him pray to me.
Jesus, man. So I was looking confused there for a little bit because the lyrics are not structured the way the song is played out. So it was really throwing me off. I thought I had fucked up the thing and gone back or whatever. Or maybe I did without realizing. I don't know. Anyway, so if it looked like I was confused, I was wildly confused, but not because of the song, but because of the way the lyrics were displayed on Genius. Minute and a half left. Let's play it out. Sounds like some horror movie shit right here. It's cool though. There's that kind of like a bass line way in the back. Cool. Trippy, man. Trippy. You know, as this track concludes, and I'm gonna wait because even though there's only 5 seconds and it's fading away, I fully expect Peggy to like yell "fuck you" one more time in my ear or something like that. Through those last like 20 seconds, you know, I was wondering, okay, where's he gonna go with the music? How is he gonna conclude this album? What's he just gonna do? You know, what's he gonna do musically? And this is what gets me so excited about Peggy and the music he makes, man. I constantly have this feeling of what's going to happen. And to sustain that is not an easy task. And to sustain that while also making music that works, it functions, is not an easy task, man. I've said it several times. I've never heard anything like this before. JPEGMAFIA is so unique. So fucking unique, man. Where do I begin? I'm like reintroducing myself to the world. Like I was gone for about an hour and a half there. Like, okay, I'm back at my house right now. Fuck, that was cool. You know, a couple of people were going back and forth in Discord the other night when I was talking about, oh yeah, Cornballs is coming up. Because some people, oh, I love Cornballs, that's my favorite. Other people, no, LP's my favorite. Veteran's my favorite. It's always to me the sign of a great artist when people argue over the best album. You know, rather than... Not that it's bad if there's a universally agreed upon best album. I mean, that can be fine if, you know, that's just your pinnacle of work. But to me, it's a better sign when there's debate. because that means they're all good. And that means they all have something to offer and something they bring to the table that people enjoy, rather than, oh, no, yeah, that one album was the best album and then everything else was kind of just less than that, you know? That second track was still my favorite. I know that fucking beat that drops in on the second half of track 2, Kenan versus Kel, unbelievable. So good. That sound was so good. I'm really looking forward to listening to this without pausing it. I hope I didn't ruin the experience. I mean, you guys know I'm going to pause it. You guys know I'm going to talk. But this one was really hard to pause because it just keeps going, you know? It's a full ride. Again, Peggy has taken me on a fucking ride, man. Just like last time. I still remember the end of Veteran saying that. What a fucking ride. This one doesn't end the way Veteran does. And that's fine. I think my reaction, especially at the end of Veteran, it was so new to me, that experience. And so now, having heard Veteran and being more comfortable with what Peggy does and understanding, well, not necessarily understanding, but just being familiar with it, there's less of that just shock. Like, whoa, you know? But still, just a fantastic album. What I really like about this one is there's a change in tone. With Veteran, I remember talking about how he was getting, you know, going through like this cycle of it's getting darker and he's getting more stressed out. And then finally at the end, like Rainbow Six, he's like puking up these feelings and just fucking dumping all this shit out. This doesn't have that. And that's cool. That's cool. You know, you can see, I don't know, maybe this is just, you know, Peggy's life has improved from then to now. And it's cool. Fucking great, man. Great album. God, I want to stop talking so I can start listening to it again. Peggy, if you're seeing this, man, I do have an email that someone gave me to try and contact you, not you specifically, but I guess somebody who works with you. I'm going to reach out. I am going to reach out. I'm going to try and get a hold of you. I want to have a conversation with you. I think it'd be fantastic if you're into it. If you're not into it, honestly, I won't be upset or bothered. I mean, I would love to talk to you, but if I think you're fucking going on tour like right now, so probably poor timing on my part. But it will always be an open invitation, man. I think talking to you would just be a fucking fantastic little conversation. Great album. Great album. God, I want to listen to it again. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop talking so I can go do the thing that I've been talking about, is listen to the album. Love it. Love it, man. Fucking that line. Biting crackers and then wondering why you're anorexic. Oh my God. Oh my God. It, you know, like I was saying at the beginning, how when you listen to something heavy like that, emotional, and you're processing these feelings and you got to wash your hands and then you got to laugh to rinse it away. Loved Kendrick's album. Incredible piece of work. Incredible piece of art. And all the emotion and all the openness and rawness that he dumped out there. Great. But it felt so good to listen to something like this. So good. It felt so good. And it did feel like a kind of a cleanse, you know? I cleanse because I'm bougie.